Hey guys, it's Purple here and welcome back to another video. And today I will be doing my dream team for each Pokemon region. And in the last episode of Pokemon, well, not really Pokemon, but like a Pokemon related video, me and Red did our favorite starters from each gen, so link of that in description. So without further ado, let's get started into the video. Okay, so firstly, we got my Kanto Dream Team, which is Blastoise, Pidgeot, Nidoking, Vileplume, Magmar, and the legendary Zapdos. So, I like Blastoise, obviously, because he's like my main his Mega Evolution is my favorite Pokemon. But he's just really outstanding to me. I like the cannons on his back and all that. And my favorite type, if you guys didn't know, is water. And so yeah, well, he's a water type. And Pidgeot was my Pokemon, well, that I used on Pokemon Leaf Green. Yeah, I played Leaf Green, guys. And I also like using him because, well, he's a flying type, obviously, and it helped me with the grass type gym, which is really good because my Blastoise was a water type, and as some of you know, water is weak against grass, which is a bummer. Then I got a Nidoran male from the Safari Zone, and I managed to evolve it into Nidorino, and then a Nidoking. And my fourth Pokemon I have is Vileplume because he helped me fight Misty. I got him when I left the Mount Moon cave. That was a big pain. And next I like Magmar because, well, I liked him from the anime and like the Charizard versus Magmar episode. I don't know what it's called, but I will try to find it. And lastly, I have Zapdos, which is my favorite legendary from the Kanto region because, well, I'm a massive fan of, well, I'm not massive, but I really like the legendary birds. But personally, I like Zapdos the best because I like his design and his electric typing really suits him. And yeah. So, moving on to the Johto region, my starter is, well, Typhlosion, and then we have Scizor, then we have Steelix, and Houndoom, Suicune, because we got a second legendary on this team, which is Lugia. So, you're probably questioning, Purple, why did you only have one for the Kanto region and two for the Johto region? Well, I don't really like the other legendaries in the Kanto region. Like, all of you Mewtwo fans are just gonna hate me, but I just like Zapdos because he's really cool. Anyway, so as I said on my Pokemon starter video, I liked Cyndaquil the best, and I'm pretty sure he's like the best starter in the region. It's either him or Totodile, but I really like his design. It's like really angry looking, and I love the fire coming out of his back, and it really actually matches the fire type. And Scizor is pretty cool. It's a steel bug type, and it's just really good looking. Like, I like the hands, how they're like, they sort of look like Trapinch to me. And yeah, that's Scizor. Now, Steelix has always been my favorite. He was my second favorite Pokemon, and I love his Mega Evolution. And I like Houndoom. He's a Fire Dark type, and he really looks cool. He looks like a devil. I don't know why, but he just reminds me of a devil. Suicune is my favorite legendary dog, and he has like I don't know what to call it. Is that like hair, purple hair? I don't know, but I like the purple hair, and the fact that he has like those ribbons on the back, that's really cool. It reminds me of Sylveon with the ribbons and stuff like that, and like the dime and the crystal in it, and I find it funny because Pokemon Crystal, and it has a Suicune because the crystal on his head. And finally, for Lugia, there's one thing that I don't like about Lugia, which is that it's a physic flying type. Like in its Pokédex entry, it says it's the guardian of the sea, when it's not even a water type. But it's really cool in the anime episode. I forgot what it's called, sorry, my memory's not very great. But in the anime, Lugia was helping Ash and it could talk. Don't know why it could talk, but it was like helping Ash, and it was like really cool. And I like how it has like wings and all that type of stuff. Anyway, moving on to the Hoenn region, which is my favourite region out of all of them. I like Swampert. Oh, by the way, the Johto region was for Soul Silver, because I played Soul Silver. So, sorry, but the Hoenn region is Swampert, Manectric, Sharpedo, Aggron, Registeel, and Groudon. Now, this is a really weird combination type of all these Pokemon, but when I played Omega Ruby, I chose a Swampert, and that's because I liked its cute little eyes, and it looked pretty cool, and then in its final evolution, it was like insane. But I got like Swampertite, and I got a Mega Swampert right here. And then I have a Manectric. I had a Manectric, and I really liked its yellow and blue design, and because it's electric type, I thought it would be really good. And then third on this list is Sharpedo, which is actually like one of my favorite water types. Someday I'll do like a video on like top 10 each types, like top 10 for each types. I'll get to that one day. And fourth on this list is Aggron, which is a steel type, and it was really good on my team because it helped me a lot. And I didn't get to Mega Evolve Manectric, Sharpedo, or Aggron because, well, I didn't have time because there was games coming by and all that stuff. And then my legendary was Registeel and Groudon, and with Groudon I got to Primal Evolve it to Primal Groudon, and yeah. So that's my team for Hoenn. So now moving on to Sinnoh, which is a pretty cool region. I have Torterra, Luxray, Lucario, and I also have Garchomp, Darkrai, and Giratina altered form. Now, funny story, I used to use Luxray a lot, but I started to like a different Pokemon, and the Pokemon was Magnezone, and like it looked pretty cool. I liked how Magneton evolved into this creature, a three-headed robot, and I liked that. And yeah, I like the electric steel type. It's pretty cool. And my favorite move on it is Tri Attack. That's what got me interested with Magnezone in the first place. And yeah, it really looks cool with the magnets and the radar on the top of its head and the screws. And my starter in that game was Turtwig, and whoever has watched that starter video probably knows every starter now, because I did a video on it. And yeah, Torterra is the continent Pokemon, for whoever doesn't know that. And I like the big tree on its back with the rocks. It looks pretty cool, and the fact that it's a turtle makes it way cooler, because I like turtles. And so Lucario is really cool. He has the aura Pokemon, because he could sense people's aura, and in the anime he belonged to the Aura Guardian, which is pretty sick when you think about it. It's a fighting steel type, so that was really good in my team. And yeah, now I got Garchomp on my team because I was inspired by Cynthia's Garchomp, because as we all know, Cynthia is probably one of the best champions, well, one of them. And yeah, her Garchomp was like the main leader of the Pokemon on the Pokemon team. And yeah, Garchomp was really cool. And my legendary Pokemon was Darkrai and Giratina. Now, Darkrai was really cool. He's the Nightmare Pokemon, and I like how his arch nemesis is I forgot the Pokemon name again, but it'll probably pop up on the screen right now. And now we have Giratina altered form. I got Giratina because I was playing Pokemon Platinum, and Giratina is just my favorite starter out of legendary out of the main three, which is Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina. But I really like its origin form, but altered form couldn't beat it. I mean, altered form beat it. Anyway, moving on to the next region, we have Unova, which is Emboar, Zebstrika, Gigalith, Krookodile, Genesect, and Zekrom. For this game, I play Pokemon White because I really love Zekrom. I prefer it more than Reshiram, only because Reshiram is a fire type, and and Zekrom's like an electric type. So I sort of like electric types more than fire types, but that's my opinion. And tell me in the comments below what game you played out of Pokemon White, Black 2, or White 2. Anyway, so my starter was Tepig, and yeah, Tepig was really cute, liked how he was a pig. Then it grew into a Pignite, which is also another cool Pokemon. But I don't really like Emboar that much in design, but I like the typing, and which is firefighting. Some people don't like that type for starters because it got repeated 3 times. Yeah, with Blaziken, Infernape, and now Emboar. And luckily Delphox broke the streak. But oh well. Now we got Zebstrika, which is another electric type. And I just like its black and white patterns. It just makes the game look better, I guess, somehow. Anyway, and also I like how he has those electric spikes on the back of him, and it's really cool, like the stripy pattern and all of that. I like his blue ears; they're pretty cool. And yeah, next is Gigalith. Now, Gigalith is pretty cool, and I like him because he has so much crystal on his rocky body, and it just and did you know that Gigalift's body can glow, like when it's really sunny. And yeah. Next is Crocodile, which is a ground dark type, I'm pretty sure. And it's really cool. I like how it's like a crocodile. And in the anime, when he belonged to Ash, I liked his cool sunnies. They were pretty nice. And yeah, I like his red and black pattern, especially with the greyish blue, what you call it. Anyway, moving on to Genesect, moving on to the legendary, we have Genesect, which is purple. In the anime episodes, oh no, so much anime, of Mewtwo, like with the one with Mewtwo, I found it cool how like the shiny Genesect and the Genesect were like trying to find their home. And spoiler alert, I should have said at the start of the video. Probably will. But yeah. I like the one that worked with Ash, but sadly, spoiler alert, it died. And yeah. Now moving on to Zekrom. I like his black colouring. It really is cool with the electric type. And I just imagine him just flying in the storm with like thunder and lightning. And he's just really cool. And I like how at some stage his tail glows blue. And blue is my second favourite colour. And yeah. Now moving on to Carlos, we have my favourite Final Evolution starter for the region, which is Chestnut. We also have Gudra, Noivern, Trevenant, Zygarde 50% form, and Yveltal, or Yveltal. I just called it Yveltal. Anyway, so Chestnut is my favourite starter, as all of you heard, and from the last Pokemon video. And I like his main ability. Well, it's not really ability, but like main signature move, which is spiky shield. I'm pretty sure. And I like his spiky back because it's really cool. And yeah, I don't really like its like yellowish color because it doesn't really suit a grass type. But its shiny form's though, right? Because it's brown and green. And yeah, so Sliggoo is my next Pokemon. Actually, not Sliggoo, Gudra is my next Pokemon. Keep getting those two mixed up. Because I like his dragon type, but when he doesn't really deserve the type when he was a Goomy, because, well, he didn't really look like a type of that. Because he was like, he looked like Flubber. And yeah, his ult was so sticky, as you can see for the picture, and he has a green purple, like he has the green spots and the purple skin. And yeah, I like how, well, it's a bit creepy for me personally, but I sort of like the 4 ears. And yeah, so moving on to Noivern, he is a dragon flying type, I'm pretty sure, and he has really big ears, and because he's the Easter Bunny, and his wings look pretty cool, and I like the black and purple because, like, in my opinion, they're like my favorite color typing, like for 2 colors mixed together. And I like how he has like that beardish look with the white on his back and front, and the ears are like his main part of the body because he mostly uses the ears to hear. And yeah, moving on to Trevenant, which is a grass ghost type. He is creepy but cool at the same time. He's basically a tree from the Wizard of Oz, and I like how he has the leaves on him, the bushy feel. And do you know what I find creepy? Just imagine like walking down the woods and behind you see a tree that keeps on following you. Yeah, that's what Trevenant is. And when it was a phantom, he had the weirdest backstory ever. I'll just put it in the description below. And just so I don't want to creep you guys out if you do not want to hear it. And yeah, moving on to Zygarde. He's a cool Pokemon. I mostly like his 50% form because he's like a snake and he has like those 5 things sticking out of his back. And he reminds me of Zygarde 10% form because he has like those things sticking out of his chest. He mostly looks like an Arbok, but like more greenish and black. And his eyes are cool because they're hexagons. And yeah, moving on to Yveltal, I played Pokemon Y, so I obviously had Yveltal. And he's really cool. Like, if you heard his backstory, apparently he was like tucked in a cocoon and then he got awakened. And like, it's basically the same for Xerneas, but he was, it's he or she. So Xerneas was like turned into a tree, but Yveltal turned into a cocoon. And yeah, Yveltal is my favorite because I like the dragon type. So like, mostly this team, like right here for Carlos, is a dragon type. And Yveltal's cool. I like his move, Oblivion Wing. And yeah. Now, moving on to Pokemon Moon, or Alola. That means hello in Alola. Anyway, it's Decidueye, Lycanroc, Midnight Form, Golisopod, Alolan Marowak, Vikavolt, and Lunala. So Decidueye is my favourite starter from that region because he's really cool looking, and Decidueye has like you see that tie looking thing at the bottom? Yeah, he can use that into a string with his arm and just use an arrow to shoot its person it's battling. And yeah, and that move is called god damn it, I forgot again. But yeah, I don't know if it's my theory or someone's already solved it, but you know that feather on top of its head? I'm pretty sure that's like a feather from like Dartrix or Rowlet, because it sort of looks like one with the white colour. And I like its typing, Grass Ghost. And yeah, second on this list is Midnight Form of Lycanroc. I like his red and white look. I've never seen a Pokemon that has that colour before. And his you can get him in sun, but like if it's nighttime in sun. And I like its red eyes. And it's really cool with its white fur. And it's it's a rock type. And yeah. Moving on to Golisopod, he is a bug type, and he pretty much evolved from like one of the weakest Pokemon to like the best Pokemon. I always use First Impression with him, and I also use Liquidation, with him, because he was my only Pokemon that can use a water move, because I didn't collect any water TMs in Pokemon Moon. And yeah, he's really cool with the white sort of like turquoise and purple colour. And yeah, moving on to Alolan Marowak. He's really cool, Fire Ghost. And his ability is Cursed Body, which, if you don't know, can basically disable a move for a certain amount of time. And then, yeah, it will do that. And its bone is on fire, but like it's blue fire or green. And it's just really cool. I think they modified Marowak from 2 to 10 real quick. Next up on this list is Vikavolt, and to evolve him from Chargerbug, you have to go to Pony Plains or Pony Canyon and just evolve him. I did that when I fought the ground type person. I think it was Happy. Yeah, Happy. And I evolved it from her, and it was like I found it really cool in the electric steel type place where you got the Steelium Z and the Electrium Z, because you saw like a glimpse of like someone flying towards the building, which I found out with it was a Vikavolt because I fought it when it arrived in the building. And yeah, Vikavolt's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's an electric bug. And yes, next is Lunala, which is the legendary. I don't have 2 legendaries, but I did like the missions for the beasts and I finished it. I got like 20 something legendaries, which is insane. Like I did the one with Nihilego and Ferozma and Exurcatrix, Celesteela or Celesteela, and Guzzlord, and I also got Necrozma, I think it's called that. So yeah, that was always fun because I had to catch multiple of those Pokemon. And yeah, so that's all my Pokemon, guys. So subscribe to my channel if you're new, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.